Hi, I'm Monica Bay. I'm Editor-in-Chief of Law Technology News, and I'm here with, I think, Tom, you may be the most senior member of my edit board, and
Tactfully stated.
No, you've been with me since the inception, because it's 11 years this week that I have edited LTN, and we have a rule on the edit board that is the Tom O'Connor rule. It's this, he's the reason for it, because we don't allow vendors to be on our editorial board. Not that they aren't brilliant, wonderful, but there's so many of them, there's no way I could keep them all happy. And Tom, over his 11-year career that I've known him, has been a consultant and also has worked for some vendors. So when Tom is not working for a vendor, he's on the board. And when he is working for a vendor, he's off the board. So that's the Tom O'Connor rule. And Tom, I'm asking everybody today, what is your pet peeve? He is a consultant now, he is on the board. What is your pet peeve about technology?
My pet peeve about technology is lawyers, and they don't use it enough. I love technology. When you sent that question out, you said, what do you hate about technology? My answer was nothing. I love technology. I'm standing here, I'm walking around seeing people, I'm texting people who I don't see in person, I'm checking my email. I've just checked the website to find out about another stupid budget fight down in New Orleans with our mayor. And I love technology.
Well, speaking of New Orleans, you've been a one-man band, and you have won some awards for your work in New Orleans, and I've done some stuff with you on some of the programs you've put together. Tell us, in all seriousness now, we're going to go serious for a second, LTN pledged 3 years ago now that we will stay on top of what's going on in New Orleans and support New Orleans as long as it takes. Give us a little update on what's happening in your new hometown.
Well, things are looking good. The city is well on the road to recovery, but as you might expect, it's been a very slow process. When you lose an entire city and its infrastructure, fire department, police department, communications, schools, city employees, it's hard to just rebuild that all at once. So it's been proceeding slowly. Several friends of mine, for example, who are firefighters, still don't have a roof on their fire station.
Yep.
I know some firefighters who have brand new fire engines donated by the city of New York Fire Department, who New Yorkers have been fabulous with their participation down there.
Well, we relate a little bit on that topic.
Yeah.
But Tom, I'm going to cut you off because I want you to talk about, I'm thrilled to learn that there's progress there, but I want you to talk about what you're doing for the legal community there, because you've been absolutely a saint on this, and I want the audience to know some of the things you've done.
Well, I work with both the Louisiana Bar Association and the Mississippi Bar Association, because although New Orleans got all the attention, it's really
Gulf Coast.
As last fall proved, it's a Gulf Coast issue. So we work literally from Houston over to Tallahassee with the various bar associations doing CLEs. We predominantly focus on small firms and solos, using technology and leveraging technology to get their practice back up and running. Louisiana, for example, 70% of the attorneys work in a firm of 5 or under. So using technology, another reason I love technology, is essential for those folks to get back on their feet and get their practices and therefore the community
And
running.
the name of your blog is?
My blog is, well, I have two. One is Techno Gumbo, which has got a little bit of technology, a little bit of New Orleans, and I have another one called the Doc Native Paradigm, which focuses mostly on today's e-discovery technology. And
one last thing, tell our listeners and watchers, if you will, about your organization.
The Gulf Coast Legal Technology Center is a nonprofit. We're based out of New Orleans, and we carry on all of those sort of activities that I just described. We'll be participating with the Mississippi and the Louisiana Bar. We'll each be doing a small firm conference in March of this year, and we'll be participating in that. And in the meantime, don't wait for that to come on down. Come on down, visit, spend some of your money, have some fun.
And if our listeners and watchers wanted to help out at that or contribute or send a check, how do they reach you?
Best way is the website itself, the Gulf Coast Legal Technology Center is gulfltc.org, www.gulfltc.org, or just email me, toconor@legal-edocs.org. And if anybody's watching at the show, of course, I'll be here for the duration of this show.
Great.
And happy to talk to anybody.
Tom. And if you have any problems reaching Tom, you can always send it to me because I always know where he is. Tom, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure as always. Great.